you guys? Like, what you guys in DC TV talk? Listen, I know this review is a couple days late. I was out of town, traveling this weekend. So I just got back home, you know what I'm saying, finally get this up. I watched the episode while I was gone, though. I couldn't review where I was at. But either way it go, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good episode. I thought it was a good episode. Wasn't a great season finale. I think it was, actually, I think it kind of was like a good season finale. At least you want more. But like a lot of the storylines wrapped up, but some of them didn't wrap up as smoothly as I would have wanted them to. Like the Blue Devil stuff, I kind of wish we would have gotten more from that. We would have saw more. Like he's based off like the DC comics, so it's just weird even seeing Blue Devil because Liz had a Blue Devil comic, which I'm like it's kind of weird that she have a comic of Blue Devil considering the fact that like that's who he is now. And it's DC comic. And yeah, Swamp Thing's a part of DC too, so you have a Swamp Thing comic lying around. Like I think I get the world that they. Well, yeah, it leaves the question like, what world do they kind of live in? Because you're assuming that Swamp Thing is in the same universe as like Titans and stuff like that, or that just might mean that like, hey, it's kind of like how it was in Logan, where like they have X-Men comics, you know what I'm saying, and like the X-Men existed, so that might be the case, you know what I'm saying. I don't know, but I kind of wish that story, like it seemed like there was not a big enough payoff for the Blue Devil, you know, and I feel like there might have been one if it was like the actual 13 episodes, or you know what I'm saying, they thought it was going to be. The stuff that happened with Swamp Thing, I was wondering like. Now that I also kind of feel incomplete in a sense to me, considering a couple of different things. One, Alec, now he's accepted the fact that he's not necessarily Alec Holland, okay? You know what I'm saying? Swamp Thing's accepted that fact, but he's like, hey, and like when Alec, the actual Alec Holland, come to talk to him, he's like, hey, I'm still in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm still in your, you know, I'm still up here, like, so it still means something. And so you have Swamp Thing ends up taking out Aelred, I cannot think of it, Nathan. Nathan. So he ends up taking him out. But I was wondering to myself, I'm like, it kind of felt like it was supposed to lead to more of a Swamp Thing, either Swamp Thing and Matt confrontation at the end, or a Swamp Thing and Avery confrontation at the end. And it didn't lead to either of those. And what kind of felt like, not unjust, but like kind of like weird, where you have Woodrow, who becomes a Pharaonic Man after the end of this. I like his design. It is different from Swamp Thing, but I wish he would have had like a little bit more color. Like he would have been like, maybe they do like some orange and white in there, you know what I'm saying? Because he just looked like another version of Swamp Thing. And the Pharaonic Man, they're similar, but they look different. You can look at them and tell they look different. You know, I kind of wish they would have gave us a little bit more of that. But yeah, Matt's journey concluded with him being killed. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Everybody else in there died. There's no way Matt get away. Pretty sure I would have wanted Swamp Thing to find out, you know what I'm saying, Matt killed him, was the actual person who killed him, and you know what I'm saying, he take it out on Matt. But something that happened with Avery, it seems like his story was more or less like about, which is fine, like him and Abby, you know, which is fine, because that's pretty much been like the core of this whole thing, and that ends with that. It just seems like I would have wanted more. There was information that stuff that happened, and it had a reason where it went in the story, but I kind of feel like a bigger payoff would have been like him finding out. Like this, just imagine, let's say Abby finds out about Matt killing Alec, and she's talking to him, she's confronting him, and he just so happens to be in the swamp, and Swamp Thing appears, and you know what I'm saying, it's just other ways I kind of feel like it could have been better. Avery ends up killing the sheriff, which is, I'm like, I knew she was dead as soon as she left the hospital though. I knew she was dead. Like, the way when she told Matt, I was like, I love you, son. And I'm like, yeah, you get us dead when you don't go get in your car. You just get us dead. Also, it's, one thing that just like unbelievable about that scene is that the fact that her police car has like no fence in it, and it's just like, if that's the case, like, do you know how many? Like, she had nothing separating from where the criminals be and where she's at. Like, because if a police put a person in a car and a person can like kick their damn head off, because you know what I'm saying, there's no fence or anything separating the two. So that was kind of unbelievable. So that's one of my issues with that. I know it kind of seems like I'm critiquing a little bit more than usual, but it's just like, this is a season finale. I like Doom Patrol season finale more, but there's things about Swamp Thing I actually like more, because those to me are the two top live action DC shows as far as like right now, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, because I thought Doom Patrol was absolutely stunning and amazing and fun, and just had so much to it. And Swamp Thing always has like a different tone, so you can't like it's not apples to apples, you know what I'm saying? So you can't compare them exactly, but what Swamp Thing has been able to do through these 10 episodes is really get you invested in Alec and Abby and everything that's going on. It just, I knew cutting it from 13 episodes down to 10 was going to kind of like cause a couple issues, and I think you can see them. They're not like glaring issues, and like they don't ruin the show at all, because the show is still amazing. Like I said, I thought this episode was a good episode. It just didn't wrap up as great as I would have wanted to, because I feel like there are other episodes throughout the season that were better. You know what I'm saying? For me, I want for me, I'm big on characters and endings. The characters are always great, but like the ending was just okay. You know what I'm saying? It was good, but it's like there are multiple episodes throughout the season I feel like that were better, and you know what I'm saying, and more well constructed. Overall though, I'm enjoying this. It's kind of like a bittersweet feeling, because it's like there's possibility for more. I guess they just left the door open just in case anything does happen, which I think anybody who watched the show hope it does, we get something else. But if not, you know what I'm saying, I'm pleased with this season of Swamp Thing, and I thought they did a great job. But you guys, let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments, and let me know what you thought about the season overall. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later.